All right. Just quick introductions. My name is Yusra Ishaq. I'm a health and fitness behavior change coach. I work with amazing women from all over the globe, helping them achieve their health and fitness goals through the lens of behavior change. Let me know if you can hear me. My speakers are being funny, but let me know if you can hear me, okay? 1 second. Microphone. Okay, if you can hear me, let me hear myself out first. Yeah. Oh, good. Oh, good. Beautiful. Okay. So, yeah, I work with amazing women from all over the globe, helping them achieve their health and fitness goals. Okay. So today I thought we would do some myth busting. I get so many messages from incredible women worrying about all these things they're supposed to cut out, all these rules that they're supposed to follow in order to lose weight. But the truth of it all, 90% of them are not true. So I grabbed about 15 of them to try and bust them for you. If you're here, please say hello. So I'm not talking to myself. If you watch this on replay, hashtag replay, so other amazing women in this group can also view it, right? Because every time you comment, it goes up according to the Facebook algorithm. Okay, so the first one I have is you have to do a lot of exercise to lose weight. I would say that's a no, right? To lose weight, you need to be in a caloric deficit. What this means is burn more calories than what you're consuming, right? So whatever way that you're going to use to burn calories, either to exercise or to eat less and stuff like that, will work. But the thing that a lot of people don't understand is exercise doesn't burn nearly as many calories as we think. So actually, if you're just depending on exercise to lose weight, that's not a very good strategy. So I have athletes losing weight without even exercising. They're just focusing on their nutrition, focusing on their day-to-day movements, and that's pretty much it, right? Second one is don't eat after 6 p.m. if you want to lose weight. Nope, right? I could stay hungry all day and then have my meals at dinner time. And as long as that meal doesn't go beyond my caloric limit for the day, I'm fine. So the time that you're eating really has no impact on your ability to lose weight, because like I said, weight loss is down to being able to create a caloric deficit. Burning out, taking in the difference in that, right, is what allows you to lose weight. Doing crunches and sit-ups will give you flat belly. No, this is again another thing that has been going around for years. I just wish this myth could die. Crunches and sit-ups, amazing exercise for you, but they're for building muscles. They're building the abdominal wall under the fat layer. Again, going back to the first point, fat loss has to do with being able to create a caloric deficit, and we can't support to reduce fat. You can't say, you know what, I don't like my arms, I want to exercise to lose the fat in my arms only. I don't like my belly, I want to exercise to lose the fat in my belly only. It doesn't work. When you lose fat, you lose total body fat. Which parts of the body will lose fat first will depend on your genetics, will depending on the percentage of hormones and stuff like that. But you can't say, I want to lose here, I want to live here, I want to do that. Unfortunately, it doesn't work. I wish it did. However, you can do that with muscle. You can say, I want to build muscle in this area and not this area and stuff like that. That's possible, but it doesn't work the same way for body fat. Diet Coke is worse than normal Coke. No, it's not. In fact, it can be a really good option for people who are trying to lose weight because it's low in calories. And if someone likes their Coke, then I said, go for Diet Coke rather than normal Coke because of the calorie content. You have to have breakfast to jumpstart your metabolism. This is how. Guess what? You're not a machine. You're not a scooter. You're not a car. Right? Your metabolism is running 24 hours a day. If it didn't, you would die. Right? So there's nothing to jumpstart. You like breakfast, have breakfast. You don't like breakfast, don't have breakfast. Simple as that, right? Protein causes kidney damage. No, it doesn't. We have studies and studies and studies that have killed this myth ages ago, but people still like to promote it. We are made of protein. Our DNA is protein. Our enzymes are, everything about us is protein, right? So consuming protein goes beyond muscles, beyond body building. Do you know what people starve? You know how people starve? When we don't eat food, the body needs amino acids, right? So what it does, it breaks down our muscles to get the amino acids that it needs. When you're not providing your body with the amino acids that it needs externally via eating, it starts to break down your muscles, right? When you run out of muscles for it to break, to get the amino acids, your organs start to shut down, and that's why you die. Just goes to show you why consuming enough protein is important just for optimal health, right? So let's get it out of our heads that only bodybuilders need protein. No, we all need protein. It is that important for our health. Carbs make you gain fat. No, they don't. Again, it comes down to calories in versus calories out. Some foods speed up your metabolism, terms superfoods. Yeah, this has been an interesting one going on for a long time. No, they don't. There's no one food item that you can say, you know what, I'm going to eat these blueberries. It's going to speed up my metabolism. It's not a thing. Okay? Drinking water speeds up your metabolism. Again, it's not a thing. It doesn't do that. Water, hydration, amazing for you. It's important for how the body functions and all that stuff, our hydration status. The body has an amazing way to control our hydration status. This is why you get thirsty. This is why your pee color changes and all these things, right? But speeding up our metabolism, water doesn't do that. Your hormones are the reasons you're not losing weight and you need a hormone balancing diet. This is a big one, but you don't need to balance your hormones, because here's the thing, this is a whole topic in itself. All I will say is people who say you need to balance your hormone are reductionist, and they're talking as if our hormones are like a switch you turn on and off. The endocrine system is extremely, extremely complicated. So when the next time someone tells you you need to balance your hormones, please ask them what hormones they're talking about. Because I can't even count the number of hormones only that are responsible to regulating our appetite. You have leptin, you have ghrelin, you have CCK, you have PPTY, you have all these hormones. These are only for regulating your appetite, and that's not all of them. Then you have other hormones that are doing all these other things. So when someone tells you you need to balance your hormones, ask them what hormones, because nutritionally, once your hormones got to the negative for whatever reason, you need to see a doctor. Now, can our hormones, can they imbalance? And also our hormones don't have to be balanced all the time. You eat food, you eat carbohydrates, your insulin is going to go up, right? Things are going to fluctuate to allow the body to create that stability inside. So our hormones don't need to be balanced. But you do have situations where your hormones are too out of balance. So in situations like PCOS or diabetes and stuff like that, right? Nutrition can help you sort of manage weight loss in that way, because there's, what it does affect is our appetite regulation and all these things. So nutrition can help, but to say nutrition balances our hormone, it is not a thing. It's not a thing, okay? Hormone imbalance to that stage can make weight loss harder. Yeah, nobody is denying that, right? But it doesn't make weight loss impossible. There are lots and lots. I have clients who have PCOS, who have hypothyroidism, who are still losing tens and tens of weights. It doesn't stop them. So when someone just says, oh, you know what, you're not losing weight because your hormones are imbalanced, they don't understand nutrition science. They don't understand human physiology. Okay. You need to do a special diet, a special PCOS diet to lose weight if you have PCOS. No, you don't. There is no one diet as far as the evidence goes, right? That will say this is a special diet for PCOS. There isn't. If someone has PCOS and they need to lose weight, because losing weight can help with PCOS, the same way losing weight can help with diabetes and stuff like that, but because it does come down with things like insulin resistance and stuff like that, right? The diet needs to be catered to the individual in front of you. It has to be a diet they can stick with and adhere to and stuff like that. And guess what? Usually that is not very different to a diet you and I could have who don't have PCOS or diabetes. It's often eat your vegetables, eat your protein, get your exercises in, get a healthy amount of carbohydrates in. Done. And then when you work with the person in front of you, you can tailor those basics now to them so they can stick with. That's all it comes down to. There is no special diet. Okay? Detoxes will make you lose weight. Now they want you, your kidney and your liver will do that for you. Again, being in a caloric deficit is the only thing that's making you lose weight. The only thing that you see people in, and here's the thing, detoxes are, if you look at a detox program, all it has, a lot of them, from my experience, I haven't been in one, but what I've been told, a lot of them is, like vegetables and fruits and stuff like that. All these things are amazing for you. But the problem I have is with the stories behind why you need to detox. You don't need to detox to lose weight. You have a liver and kidney, and that's what the functions are for. People tend to lose weight when they're in a detox because they're focusing on what? They're consuming more healthier foods. That's it. They're consuming more vegetables. They're consuming more fruits. They're consuming more protein. That's all they're doing. So if you did that outside detox any other time, you would get the same results. It's got nothing to do with the detox itself. It's the fact that you're consuming healthier foods. That's it. But the problem with the label, it makes people feel like after I finish my detox, that's all I need. I can stop now. I can go back to my old eating ways. That's not the case. You go back to unhealthy eating behaviors that you may have, a lot of ultra-processed stuff, no vegetables, no protein, you're going to gain the weight back. Right? So yeah, let's tell people to eat fruits and vegetables and protein, healthy carbohydrates, and let's not try to label it as a detox just because it sounds like a magical solution. It's not a thing. Fat loss is a linear process, or so not a linear process. It's more like that, right? So if you're on this journey, don't expect it to go up and up and up and up and up. Not how it works. This is why having patience, having self-compassion, being mindful, building behaviors, building healthy patterns of behaviors is going to allow you to stick to your weight loss journey for a lot longer. Training fasted makes you lose fat faster. No, it doesn't. Calorie deficit, training fasted has nothing to do with it. And the last one, burning fat equals losing fat. No, it does not. Just because you're using fat for fuel, it doesn't mean you're going to lose weight. You're only using fat for fuel because probably that's what's available. If you're fasted, you haven't got a lot of, glucose in the system or glycogen in the system, right, to be used for fuel. So yeah, the body is going to to prefer to burn fat for fuel, but that doesn't mean you're losing total body fat, because guess what? After you exercise, you're going to go eat, aren't you? So probably put all the energy that you burnt during exercise back in the body. So it doesn't really work. I may be taking energy out through exercise. The substrate doesn't matter, whether, sugar, whether fat, they're both substrates. They can be used either together or one at a time, depending on the intensity and stuff like that. But then another time of the day, you're going to eat back the energy in, right? So it doesn't really make a difference. The only thing that makes a difference is the difference between the total calories in and the total calories out. That's it. And often this is not like a day thing. It's usually, and this is why people, they like to focus on like a weekly deficit. So, losing 2 pounds a week, that kind of thing. So no, just because you're burning fat, it doesn't mean you're losing fat. And this is what you see people, some people who are doing keto, they make these arguments. I'm not consuming carbohydrates, so I'm burning a lot of fat and I'm losing weight. And I'm like, yeah, you're burning a lot of fat, but also eating a heck of a lot of fat. So kind of balances itself out. But anyway, I can rant about that for ages. But I think I'm hoping a few of these have helped for your future decisions or current decisions to lose weight. And I'm going to say this again, please be mindful of where you get your fitness and nutrition, especially nutrition information from. I get athletes who come to me debilitated, so stuck, not even knowing where to begin because their heads are full of these scaremongering details about how to be healthy and what you need to do to be healthy and all this that leaves them stuck. Don't do that to yourself. Stop it. It really is not that difficult. It doesn't have to be that difficult when you know what you're doing. Okay, so if you feel stuck, if you've been trying to lose weight or be healthier and fitter for a while and you just feel stuck and you'd like support, reach out. Let's have a conversation. Until next time, see you, athletes.